This is The Difference, a television and radio production bringing you the stories as they unfold. We remove the clutter. I'm Samantha Best. Earlier this year, this country was hit first by the fall in global energy prices, then came the novel coronavirus pandemic. With these twin disasters went our then glowing prospects for a stable economy, which would have allowed us all in this country to maintain that standard of living which has been assessed, even with its daily ups and downs, as being among the best in the world. Prior to the COVID pandemic, this country was on the cusp of economic recovery. The Finance Minister, Colin Mbengue, delivered on the 5th of October this country's 2020-2021 budget. The macroeconomic and structural reforms which the government had introduced were just starting to take root, and sustainable growth was projected to return by next year. Internationally, the economic and trade environment was considered benign. Even the International Monetary Fund had projected favorable economic conditions worldwide, which would have ensured our economic recovery. Despite these unprecedented global economic hardships caused by the fall in energy prices and the heightening of the COVID-19 pandemic, Minister Mbengue pointed to a list of strategic government achievements in several sectors across the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago as identifiable badges of this country's economic stability, all undertaken during his government's time in office. Since March, there's been a sharp decline in economic activity and consequently a loss of jobs in some sectors. Comprehensive social safety net. Under this protective regime, personal help was extended to the vulnerable. Some 200,000 affected individuals, their families and communities benefited from a range of new and enhanced social services such as income support, food cards and rent relief for those who lost their jobs. Under a new and integrated community first responders system, programs will target further single mothers and fathers, children, and vulnerable youth by providing food and financial support. Small and medium enterprises have also benefited. Citing a few of the government achievements, Minister Mbengue pointed to several construction projects, including the construction of hospitals and health facilities in Port of Spain, Arima, Diego Martin, Point Fortin, Sangre Grande, and Tobago. Infrastructural projects like the Curep Interchange, the water taxi pedestrian overpass on Ryson Road and Sea Lots, the Solomon Hochoy Highway extension to Point Fortin, a divided 4-lane roadway which will meet international freeway standards when completed. The San Fernando Waterfront Redevelopment Project, which will create business opportunities in proposed initiatives such as the Plaza San Carlos Historic District, the Transit Hub, Kings Wharf, the Yacht Club, and the Coastal Boulevard. The new dry dock and shipbuilding and repair facility at La Brea, which is at an advanced stage of conceptualization and design under a public-private partnership with China Harbor Engineering Company. The Phoenix Park Industrial Estate in Couva being driven by the Beijing Construction Engineering Group, which will create job opportunities in construction and operational phases. The Moruga Agro-Processing and Light Industrial Park commissioned last July, the Grand Chemin Fishing Facility, the Moruga Multipurpose Youth Facility with a 500-seater pavilion designed for residents of surrounding communities of Fifth Company, St. Mary's and Basseterre, La Lune and Marac. The rehabilitation of several of our heritage buildings, including President's House, the Red House and the Magnificent Seven, all intended to enhance our national pride. Recreational facilities built and upgraded include the Brian Lara Recreation Ground in Santa Cruz and the world-class Diego Martin Sporting Complex. The water wheel at River Estate, the Blue Basin Waterfall at Diego Martin and the Caroni Bird Sanctuary are being upgraded into eco-adventure sites. In Tobago, the Dwight York Stadium was rehabilitated and by the end of 2020 will become fully operational. The Children's Authority Regional Office has been opened. The housing stock has been enhanced under the Home Improvement Grants, Home Improvement Subsidy, Home Completion Program and the Beneficiary-Owned Land Program. The A&R Robinson International Airport, when completed, will have a state-of-the-art terminal with a capacity for 3 million passengers per year. The Roxborough and Sherburne police stations, as well as the Roxborough Fire Station, have been commissioned. Small and medium enterprises are being supported by a $300 million SME stimulus loan program, and tertiary education is being made available to youth through the UTT and COSTAT. The Sea Bridge is now being managed efficiently and will be serviced with 2 brand new state-of-the-art fast ferries, which will be operational by the end of the year. And thousands of housing units allocated to families across the country. The list of achievements which the Finance Minister outlined was lengthy. However, he said, despite the present economic difficulties, the government continues to focus on building a sustainable economy which will be more inclusive for all citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Minister Imber reminded too that the government promised that no one will be left behind. This is the difference.